Good day everybody, welcome to the Garmin Fenix 7 Pro tutorial series. In this video I will assume you know the basic functionality of the watch and know how to access all the relevant menus. If you are unfamiliar with the watch controls, please go to the overview video first. You can either click on the card at the top right or follow the link in the description below. Now on to the topic at hand.
Today I'm going to show you how the strength activity works on the Garmin Fenix 7 Pro. I didn't change any of the settings of the activity itself. Everything is default except for the backlight, which I have put on 100% and to never go off, just to make it easier for you to see on the camera what is happening on my watch. We are going to go afterwards, after we've done the session. I'll show you where you go into your phone and you actually edit your session, and you can change all the parameters, change your reps, change your sets, change your weights and so on. But most of it we can do on the watch while we're doing the activity. I'm just going to do 4 exercises, 2 sets of each. First exercise I'm going to do is pull up, and I'll do a pull up with a 5 kilogram weight. Then I'm going to do tricep extensions, then squats, single leg squats with a 5 kilogram weight, and then leg raises. I'm just going to do 5 reps of each just to show you what happens. To go start the activity, you press the start button and then you can scroll up and down and you can select your strength. Free is the normal default activity. To start the activity, you just need to press the start button. I'm ready to start, so I just press the start button and it will say that I'm going to start with set 1 now. So let's do the 5 reps on set 1. Okay, let's see what the watch say. So you can see the watch did say 5 reps, but because I moved my arm down, it counted another rep, which is 6. So you're going to press the lap button to say that you're done with the rep. You will see as soon as I press the lap button, it will show you the count of reps and there will be a blue circle going around. If you do not do anything in the time while that blue circle finishes, then it will go on to the rest period by itself. You just want to be, if you want to change something, you just need to be rather quick. So we're going to say lap, and then we're going to change our rep down to 5 because we did 5. Press start button to say yes. Now we can change our weight. So you're going to press the bottom button there. We're going to go on to the next one. Should stay 0. That one. You can either go press up at the top of the screen to go up, or down at the bottom of the screen, or you can use these buttons to go up and down. So we're on 5. Touch once again, there it's done. You will see as soon as we press the lap button to stop the set, the time has started counting for our rest period. So it doesn't matter how long you take trying to edit your set, the time has started once you've pressed the lap button. So now to do the next set, you will see that the watch thinks that you're doing the same exercise again with the same weight range. So our weight will already be entered in the weight section. So I'm going to start the set again by pressing the lap button. There's set number 2. Now we see our reps are on 4. So if we press the lap button, we're going to have to bring that up once. Press the lap button. You see at the bottom it says 5 kgs. Just bring it up once. Now we can just press yes. And 5 kgs is correct. Yes. And then we can go on with the next exercise. The next exercise we're going to do is tricep extensions without any weight. Again, only 5 reps. We're going to start the next set, pressing the lap button, and then we can do 5 tricep extensions. Okay, we can see it counted 4. So we're going to press the lap button. We're going to change that to 5 and say yes by touching the screen on top or pressing the start button. We did not do 5 kgs, we did it with 0, so we're going to edit. That is fine. We just, up is at the top of the screen, down at the bottom, and to advance is just in the middle of the screen, or start button. So that must be 0, start button, start button. So now that was 5 reps and 0 kilograms. Ready to do the next set. So we just press the lap button and then we do 5 more reps. Counted 5 reps. So we're just going to press the lap button. We don't have to do anything else because we've got 0 kilograms. 5 reps is correct. So we just let it go through and bob's your uncle. The next exercise we're going to do is single leg squats with 5 kg. So we're ready to start our squats. I specifically chose the squats because I do it with a single leg. It's going to depend on how you want to do it. What I do is I just count one leg amount of squats. So I'm obviously going to do 5 with the left leg and 5 with the right leg. So I just put my reps at 5, not at 10. It's not, it was 5 and 5, which doesn't equal 10, it equals 5 and 5. And then we've got the weight obviously. So we're going to start the set number 5. So let's start with our left leg. Okay. And we do 1. Check our watch. So our watch actually counted all the reps. Sometimes what happens is you will see when I press this lap button now, it might change from 12 to 5 maybe. But let's see. Stayed on 12, so we just go down. 5 reps, say yes. We want to edit the kilograms by pressing this button here. Only did 5. Okay, say yes. There. So now we've got our 5 reps for 5 kilograms. We can do the next set. Next set of single leg squats. Start with the left leg again. This time we counted 11 reps. Lap button, go down. Only did 5 reps. 5 kilograms is fine. So we say yes. Ready for the next one. So the last exercise we're going to do is leg raises. The reason why I chose the leg raises is because it's actually strange where your hand is quite still, yet the watch can still count some of the reps, and actually sometimes quite accurately. So let's see that. We are ready to do our first set of leg raises. So let's start. Set 7. Look, counted 5 reps actually. So you're going to say yes, 5 reps, but we want to change that because we didn't do 5 kilograms, we did with 0 weight. I'm going to edit, go there, go down. Yes, let's do another set of the leg raises. Okay, let's see. This time we counted 7. So you're going to lap time, go down to adjust to 5. Kilograms are still 0, so yes. Okay, so now we're done with our workout. Just as if any other activities, what we're going to do to stop it is press the start button. It's going to ask you, do you want to stop the workout? You're going to say yes by pressing the start button. Now it is in pause mode, so you may resume the workout if you want to. As you've seen in my other videos, you know what all these menu items are. We want to save this. Saving the activity. You've got a couple of your stats in there, but we can just press there and say we are done. So that is the strength activity on your watch. We're going to go now to our phone to edit the activity to what we have actually done.
We've done our activity. We can go into the Garmin Connect app and edit the activity. As you go into the home screen, you will see at the top the activity is there. We've just done the strength training. If you do not see it there, you can click at the bottom right on the More button, go to Activities, and there will be a list of some types of activities. You can just click on all activities, and then you will see everything you've done based on when you've did it. So the last activity, which was our strength activity, is at the top. Go into our home, click on our strength activity, and we'll see a nice little graphic of which muscles we used. This will change as we change the types of exercise we've done during the activity. So we can scroll down to the bottom, and here we can see all 8 our sets that we've done and the names that Garmin thought exercises we did. As we can see, the first 2 sets was 100% correct. Actually, we did weighted pull-up. Then it doesn't know what the 3rd and 4th one was. It doesn't know the 5th one. 6th one was almost correct, weighted squats. We'll just see if maybe there's a single leg squat there to choose. But let's go in there. Let's go edit these ones. So you'll see on the right hand side there's a small little blue edit button, so you can click on that. Then it will bring up all your sets. Now you're going to change each one as you want. Now the first 2 we said are correct. The 3rd one was actually tricep extension. Let's see. We're going to click on that, and we say we're going to edit. Then we're going to change the exercise, and here you can search for whatever it is that we did. So let's go to the search button, and let's say tricep extension. We did 5 reps. There was no weight, so that one is done. Then we can edit the next one as well. Now, once you've done something, you can go to your recent tab, and it will be there. So you can just select in tricep extensions and say done. Then our 5th set was single leg squat. Let's go see if we've got single leg squats. No, we don't have that. Let's see if we've got dumbbell Bulgarian split squat, because we did with 5 kilograms. That's done. And then the weighted squat, we can change that to dumbbell Bulgarian split squat. Good. And then the last 2 sets we did was the leg raises. It wasn't pull-ups. Let's change this. Let's look for leg raises. There's a leg raise. Let's just see. It was actually, we didn't do our complete full legs. We just did our knees. So let's see if there's knee raises. Hanging knee raises, I would say, is if I was hanging from my hands, which was not the case. So I'm just going to say knee raises. That is done. And we're going to change this one as well to knee raises. Done. Okay, now we can just save that. Now we've got our exercise correctly named, correctly repped, correctly weighted. The reason why you might want to do this is so that you can compare your exercises to each other. Now, it's not going to work with me because I did this at the start when I started training with my watch 2 years ago, but I don't do this anymore. I don't go into this much detail anymore. I do add my reps, but I don't change the name and I don't put the weight on. But let's just see what it could have looked like. If we go here at the bottom and we go to activities, and then we go to gym and fitness equipment, we will be able to see all our strength exercises on here. Now we can compare that, and we can see the time that we've worked on the different exercises. 1 hour 20 minutes. There was an hour, another hour 20 minutes. This is the last 7 days, so we can go for the last 4 weeks. But if we go into each exercise, you won't be able to see the amount of work we've done, as I do not change the names. My reps are correct, but I don't change the names to what it actually was, and I don't change the weights. So we won't really be able to compare. But if you do every time, if you go into your activity and you put in the correct weights, correct names and so on, you would be able to better compare your activities against each other. A lot of people just start a strength activity and then start one set, and
they just keep on that one set and do their whole gym routine and then just stop it at the end, just so they've got recorded as a activity. So you can do various amounts of detail however you want. So that is the strength activity for the Garmin Fenix 7 Pro. It will also obviously work on most of the older Garmins, and even though the newer Garmin like the Garmin 8 and Enduro 3 uses a new UI, it is probably very close to what I just showed you now. Thanks for watching.